For almost 2 decades, Mark Felix was in the classroom.
I started teaching in 1995. I was a French teacher for my first 19 years.
Now he fights for those in the classroom.
And this is my 4th year as president of Greater Clark Education Association. I felt a calling to jump in here and see what I could do, shake things up a little bit.
Felix felt that calling as he watched and worried about the future of education, and he wanted to do what he could to change course.
It's common sense. Are you going to spend $40,000 to go to college to get a job that starts you off at maybe less than $40,000? Pay is always going to be an issue when you're trying to attract quality people.
For years, the state of Indiana has lagged behind neighboring states and the rest of the nation in terms of teacher pay.
We will vote you out of here!
And it led to Felix and his colleagues fighting for change, even taking to the State House by the thousands to call on lawmakers for better pay.
You can remember when we had 20,000 people up at the state lawn. They knew that enough was enough, and I think our legislators are smart enough to know that they're going to have a teacher shortage in this state if they don't do something to correct the wage issue.
For the first time in years, state legislators in 2021 approved a budget that included a big bump for education, the largest in state history, according to the Indiana State Teachers Association. It has an expectation built in that each district use 45% of the funds on teacher salaries.
I was surprised. But it was that constant beating of the drum and that constant phone calls, and teachers helped to make this possible.
Even still, Felix says the fight continues. While the pay increase is welcome, it's unclear how it'll stack up against rising prices in a post-COVID economy. And individual districts still have the ability to get a waiver on the $40,000 per year benchmark, particularly in smaller communities where it'll be harder to raise the necessary funds.
Every year the pie is so big and it has to get cut up in so many pieces, and we'll just have to bargain back and forth and negotiate on how big the piece of pie is that come our way. What keeps me coming in every day is working to make sure that my teachers get what they deserve.